Damn it. You know, I'm regretting, but at the same time, I'm not regretting. I got an invitation from Amazon yesterday to buy a digital version of the PlayStation 5. Stock price, very cheap. Fuck. I'm almost kind of kicking myself in the ass for not accepting it. Uh, but at this time, right now, my PlayStation 4 Pro over there is cutting the mustard for any game we want to play. And that's what I'm running, a PS4 Pro. Way different than the standard one. When this was a Pro, when my setup was a Pro and the closet setup was a regular PlayStation, it looked bad. It looked bad. It played bad. It loaded slower. It was really there was quite a difference. I was really kind of surprised. Uh, some games looked okay, but games like Gran Turismo, no. The modeling area where you did your your liveries just looked terrible. Oh, just so bad. Couldn't believe it. The difference between the two graphically, and then the slow play and the slow loading. It takes forever for me to load my characters here on the Borderlands. I bought the enhanced digital edition because I liked playing the original Borderlands, the enhanced version, so much. I thought I'd give this one a try, and it's pretty cool. It looks better, shoots really well, plays really well. Again, not generous. Not generous at all. You're not getting shit here. So this is my setup. All right. This is who I'm playing now. And if I say, okay, load my characters, because I want this character here to have a level 45 electric infinity pistol. This is how long it takes it to load the available games. This is a pro, mind you. So you can imagine how the standard version, how long it took. Probably because I have so many characters saved. So here's your pick a new person, and then great news. I don't even know what this is now. I really don't. I haven't explored this yet for creating a new character. You know what I mean? Great new siren. I don't know. Um, but I will be coming back to this here today to play around a little bit. This is all my over level 5, 6, and 7. 5, 6, and 7. So this is full of over level weapons. Good 60 stuff. Special cleanup. Maya, you see in here a lot. Lots of good 70-ish gear. Level 8 storage. So, Infinity, OP8. So these are all Infinity weapons that are OP8, over level 8. Here's my over Mr. Commander. And you notice none of them are over the 72 because I haven't started playing the enhanced version. Now lets me take them to level 80. Here's all my Seraph stuff too. So this is Sugar Buns. Sugar Buns has a level 59 electric infinity gun. That's why it says 59E. Okay? 60 and 61 guns. You see, some areas in the game are empty and devoid of any way of getting and gaining things. Like between level 45 and 50, it's almost impossible to find an infinity weapon. This is my main girl right now. She's at 77, topped out. This is my main level. Here's another player, Sugar Buns, that has different weapons, totally set up as a completely different player. Renew of play, a level 10. So what I'm looking for here in these, if you'll notice, is sooner, like Seraph stuff number 2, right? Here's copies of this right here. They're both playing, both of these characters are playing at the same time. They're just in different levels of the game. You know what I mean? Here is empty storage. So this is a character that has all the slots open and is waiting to keep any loads that I have. Like the character I have right now, being that it's in that hard area before level 50 and at level 45, I will probably dump all of her guns into this character sometime today. And then I'll power quit and get my character back, or I'll upload her first and then give all her weapons to one of my other characters and then download her character again. But I'll save everything she has. Right now I'm level 45. So I want to get in the 46 and a half range before I do this copy here. This is a co-op game I started with someone online that never came back. So here's my darts. This is Sheriff's Badge. That's why it's 0 SB, because it has a level 21 Sheriff's Badge. And this is Farming Infinities right now, level 53. I already went there and it didn't have it. So these are all my Infinity storages right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are all storing Infinity guns. Level 35 has crystals. This means that this person can go and get a Seraph weapon. Here's my B shields. B shields 2, 3, 4. Here's Infinity 1 that I just looked at. I'll be looking through the rest of them here pretty soon. So I have 5 B shields. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The other ones are in the list somewhere. So yeah, these are all my characters. Paid for. That's her name because this is when I bought the digital version. These are random relics that I picked up. So now I'm trying to find an electric gun. Right now a 30 is all I have. A 30. I haven't been able to find an electric one. And I was trying. I tried. I got every infinity gun you could think of, but I could not get any electrics. I tried for almost a year, I guess, to try to find something in that other area, and it just wouldn't give it to me. So most likely it doesn't exist in the game. So you can tell that I have a few characters that I put a little work into this game. I do take my gaming serious. I always have. When I was Laren von Buren 15 years ago, I thought we had a chance of changing the gaming industry into something that was consumer driven and not driven by the industry and them deciding, hey, this is what you're going to get and be fucking lucky you're getting it attitude, okay? We should have been able to say, no, listen, if a game functions and has any function online, then we must be able to have those exact same functions in a LAN or system link setup, depending on your PlayStation or Xbox. You can't deny us the use, which means the data has to be on the fucking disk and not just an unlock code for you to get the game downloaded from online. You have to start putting the games back on fucking disks so that I can delete and reload that and have my game save taking up very little memory. Okay? Your game saves take up megabytes. And you don't have any problem deleting the game because you can always reload it again off of the disks if you decide to go back and revisit the game. Okay? And that way, you have a physical copy. You and your friends can still play co-op when they decide to shut the fucking servers off. Or force you to buy the newer game by shutting the old servers off. Etc., etc., etc. Charging you $60 for a game when it's not worth $60. Games that are produced half fucking ass and then literally offered for sale and pre-sale before the game comes out, and then everybody is aghast that it's so bad. See, we could have changed all of those rules, okay? We could have changed them all. Look, once I buy this dish, you can't tell me what the fuck to do with it. It's mine. It's my property, okay? I can put it in any box I want. I can take it to my neighbor's house. You know, games aren't locked to consoles. Fuck you. We could have done all of that. It was absolutely, absolutely possible then. It was possible then. And slowly but surely, everybody who was in it with me, okay, El Presidente, all those guys, we were going to go and we were going to form a gamers union. Fucking Microsoft came after me vicious, big time. Because they didn't like what I was saying. And I almost played that video on, I almost did a video and played the video of these old guys asking if little boys touched their peepees and shit. All the pedophiles that were, because you see it at one time, Call of Duty was all adults. And now all of a sudden there's 11-year-olds and 8-year-olds. And we're like, dude, does your mom know you're playing this game? Yeah. You see, we could have saved a lot of kids from having night terrors, from playing games they shouldn't be playing. We could have made gaming a consumer-oriented business and not a fucking business-oriented business. We could have done that, you see, but no one sided up. Where was the 20 million fucking subscribers to my page where all gamers came and said, we're with you, man? And so they come out with a game without System Link, and I'm like, well, okay, so we're not going to buy your game unless System Link is in it. Fucking System Link would be put in the game. That's how it works. Gamers didn't give a fuck. They just didn't give a fuck. They were all too young. They were 11, 12, 13, 14-year-olds. All the adults were too busy to bother with saving gaming, and here the fuck we are. 15 years later, everything I predicted bad about gaming has come true. I hate to say I told you so, okay? But yeah, I told you so. It's still not too late. It's not. But I'm no longer going to dedicate my time to try to get gaming back into a consumer-oriented business because I know what's going to happen. I won't get any fucking support. If people know that what I'm saying is true, then this video should have 10 million fucking hits on it tomorrow morning because every gamer out there would agree with me and tell every other gamer, go subscribe or go whatever to this page and show support. That's not what happened 15 years ago. No support came. Even when I said I'll go and chain myself to the fucking Capitol building down here so I can get the news over asking, why do you keep getting arrested for chaining yourself? Well, because you see there's more money in gaming than all music and movie industries combined, and they're coming after your children. It would have went through the fucking roof. Common sense. Just think about it for 10 seconds. It would have went through the roof. No support. And so, fuck it. How do I contend with that? The only reason Microsoft quit trying to break into my fucking PC and quit trying to send literally hundreds of people to do negative Laram von Baron pages, okay? That's what happened. It wasn't the intimidation that made me stop. It was the lack of support. They really, really, really put an effort into shutting me down. And people went for it because the audience was too young and weren't mature enough to understand what was going to happen. And now here we are. So I'm just too old to do it anymore. I can't go chain myself to the fucking Capitol door because, I mean, I get tired going upstairs now. My breathing, everything about my body is bad. When I tell people I'm 70, they're like, what? Yeah, trust me, my body feels 70. Yeah, we could have saved it. It's a shame, too, because I know what we could have had and how amazing it could have been. This whole fucking thing with Sony, that wouldn't have happened. That wouldn't have happened. No. One person per machine, physically pick up in store. Or we're not going to buy your fucking machine. Sony would have had them stacked in your local Best Buy. Instead, they let someone buy 3,000 of them in 1 microsecond because they didn't give a fuck about gamers. See? And this is why I couldn't, obviously the industry hates my ideas, but why didn't gamers come and help me when we had an opportunity? All those guys went away. They started getting crazy. El Presidente started like, here's videos of me knocking trees down. I'm like, what the fuck? People will do, because they see YouTube now as a way of getting some sort of fame or whatever, and not a tool, an asset. It was about them and not about gaming. And so I gave up. I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had family and other things to do, and health was getting bad, and I just, if people weren't going to support me, then I was not going to do what I knew I could do. There was no doubt in my fucking mind that I could change gaming with everyone's help, because it wouldn't be me, it would be us. But here we are.